Welcome back. So today I want to go over the newest price drops at Harbor Freight. So these are price drops that should have happened in the last week, according to Hazard Fraught, the Harbor Freight price tracker. So we'll look at each one of these tools. We'll look at the price history, and these are all either clearance, new lowest price, instant savings, or just their new price. So you'll see the moniker on each tool. But with that being said, let's go ahead and jump right in. So this first one is a US General 15 slot wrench organizer. It's $5.99. It says save 72% compared to Snap-on. Look through some of these images here. Let's go ahead and look at the price history. So this shows, it came out recently actually, shows that, or at least they started tracking the price this past April. It was at $7.99 and it's already dropped in price 25% as of today. So it's $5.99, 25% off. Organization is always key in anybody's book, I would imagine. The US General is pretty solid. So $5.99, 15 slot wrench organizer. So here we have the Warrior 4.3 amp, 4.5 inch angle grinder with slide switch. It's $9.99, deal ends $8.15. So this is an instant savings. So it's saying 33% off, but let's go ahead and look at the price track. So according to the price history, the price just changed to $9.99 on 6/27. Now it's been $9.99 very recently with different coupons, or $9.98, $9.99. But this blue graph is showing that the actual price of this item is now officially $9.99. So 33% off. It's a good deal. It's going to stay there, but because it's instant savings, allegedly it's only going through $8.15. So you might not be able to combine this with any other offer, but still $9.99, save 33%. Okay, so here we have the YUKON 27-inch garage cabinet, one drawer with casters. It's currently listed at $99.97, and from what we've seen, the 97 cents tends to mark this as a clearance item, and it kind of shows it's showing unavailable in my area. So this one definitely double check to see if it's available in your area. But let's go ahead and look at the price history. So this is showing that it is $99.97 as of today, 6/27. It's dropped 44%. Last price change was March of 2022. So it seems like quite a drop. It seems like a steal if it's available at your store. So the YUKON 27-inch garage cabinet, one drawer with casters, $99.97. And we continue on. We have the US General 5-outlet magnetic power strip with metal housing and 2 USB ports, orange. This is $27.99. This is instant savings. So this deal ends $8.15. Save 17%, available in these different colors. I actually bought one of these for this price, I believe, the black one. Let's go ahead and look at the price history. So this has fluctuated quite a bit. It's been out for about 3 years, and it has been actually at a lower price. It'll show here. It's right now it's 18% off at $27.99, but at one point it was $24.99, and we can kind of see that regular price wise back in March of 2022 and in July of 2023, there has been plenty of coupons where it was a little bit lower. Back in May, it was at $24.99. So those coupons do happen often, but it's only about $3. So if you're interested in this, it's definitely still a deal. So yeah, 18% off the US General 5-outlet magnetic power strip with metal housing and 2 USB ports, orange. And so we continue on. Here we have the Pittsburgh Pro 3/8 inch drive SAE colored coded deep socket set, 10-piece. It's also an instant savings deal, ends $8.15, so it's $9.99, saving 23%. And let's go ahead and look at the price history. So this shows that as of 6/23, it dropped down to $9.99. It has been at this price before. It still is the lowest price, and there has been multiple coupons at this price as well over the last year. And yeah, 23% drop according to the price history. It's been up as high as $14.99. This is the Pittsburgh Pro 3/8 inch SAE color coded deep socket set, 10-piece. And here we have the BAUER 10-inch continuous rim wet cut diamond saw blade. This is a new lower price, so 16% off what it used to be at, $24.99 according to their own advertisement. Let's look at the price history. So here it shows it's 17% off as well. It used to be $29.99 back when it came out at $29.99 when this first came out. This is the only price change in the last 3 years, which is kind of crazy. I don't know if anyone can confirm that, but according to Hazard Fraught, that's the case. So there we go. We have the BAUER 10-inch continuous rim wet cut diamond saw blade, $24.99. So here we have the Pittsburgh 1/4 inch and 3/8 inch dual drive extendable ratchet. This is showing as an instant savings. Deal ends 8/15, $11.99. So it's saying save 33%, but of course we can go ahead and verify that. So here on the price history, it is showing 33% off. It's gone, and actually it shows it's 33% down to $11.99, but it's not at its lowest price that it's been. It's been at $9.99 before. And in this case, it's showing at least once with a coupon back in October of 2023. It was $9.99. But since then, it's only dropped down to $11.99, which is what it's at, which is not too bad. The highest it's been recently was in February. Was up to $18. So still not a bad deal. $11.99 is what it's currently at. At least that's going through 8/15. The Pittsburgh 1/4 inch by 3/8 inch dual drive extendable ratchet. Next, we have the Quinn 14-in-1 painter's tool. Instant savings as well. Deal ends 8/15, $3.99. Save 20%. But of course, let's verify that with the price history. So here it shows that this product came out back in June of 2021 at $449. And so it has dropped in price. Actually, you can see the big dip here back in December of 2022. It went down to $249. So this is not at its lowest price that it's been, but it's only been at that price once in the 3 years that it's been out. So, I mean, tough to gauge, but it is essentially at its lowest price that it's been in a bit. There's definitely quite a few coupons that have been at this price, but 20% off still not too bad. Interesting knowing that they dropped it back in December of 2022 to that low of a price, and they haven't done so since. So $3.99, this deal ends 8/15, 20% off of the Quinn 14-in-1 painter's tool. And we continue. So this is the magnetic hook set. It's a 4-pack. These are super convenient. I've seen them recommended everywhere. And just for this reason exactly, they're so versatile with what you can do with them. Pretty much use them anywhere. Obviously, that's magnetic. $2.99, instant savings. Deal ends 8/15. Say they're 40% off, but let's verify that on the price history. And this has been out for about 3 years. Price has fluctuated. There's been coupons recently for this price point, but it is the lowest price that it's been. It is 40% off, and at least price-wise, that hadn't changed since April of last year, or it had gone up to $4.99. But the coupons have been roughly around this range, but now it's there at least without a coupon, but it is the instant savings. So that's the magnetic hook set 4-pack, $2.99. Up next, we have the US General 1/2-inch magnetic socket L tray. So this is a clearance item, $12.97. And let's go ahead and verify the price history. I'm a big fan of anything really magnetic and organizing. I feel like that should be done more often in more places. Maybe it is, I just haven't noticed. But here we show that this came out back in April of 2021, March of 2021 at about $20. Fluctuated a bit. There's only been one coupon back in August of 2022. It was $15. But now this has dropped to its new official price of $12.97. So it seems like a pretty decent deal. It's dropped 19%. $12.97. It's a US General 1/2-inch magnetic socket L tray. Seems kind of nice, to be honest. Yeah, clearance item. Hopefully they have it in stock at your store. And then last but not least, we have covered this one before, and I wish I had a better memory to know the prices that we looked at and to verify these price changes on Hazard Fraught. But anyways, we have the YUKON 1/2-inch drive metric professional hex bit socket set. This is the 8-piece. It's on clearance for $34.97. Let's just look at the SAE for a second. This one's also showing on clearance for $29.97. I know I've put these in a separate video. They've been on clearance for a little bit. It does show that they're in stock in some areas nearby, but let's go ahead and verify on the price history. So the price history is showing that it's 22% off. It's at its lowest price, and it's saying this price changed. Oh, you know what? I believe I did do this. This is actually showing that the price changed back on June 8th. So I apologize. This is a repeat, but I'm going to leave it in just because. So this happened back in June 8th, allegedly. But it still is the best price that this hex bit set has been at. So this is the YUKON half-inch drive metric professional hex bit socket set, 8-piece, $34.97. Hopefully they have it in stock at your store. And with that being said, those are the deals I have that are at their new prices at Harbor Freight. Hopefully this price tracking history is somewhat useful and you can verify that these deals are actually deals. I'll link that website in the description just if you want to kind of look around. It's a super helpful tool. And if this has been helpful in any way, please consider liking and or subscribing. And with that, as soon as I find some more deals, I will send them your way.